I'm a kahuna in Hawaiian culture, and that is basically a shaman. Today we're going to be doing the daily reading. The decks we're going to use is the Soul's Journey Oracle deck, and then also we'll be using the Rider Waite Tarot deck. Before we do that though, let's go ahead and cleanse this energy. I have an incense burning from before, so I'll just keep that going. If you see the smoke, that's why. This incense is, I think, rose and lavender. That was more of a ancestral gift. Uh, just giving some gratitude to my ancestors. But for this particular reading, we will use the Vajra bell, and then I'll also use the Vajra at the same time to channel energy. So if you have sound sensitivity, now's a good time to turn down the volume. When I started ringing the bell, I have a rabbit. His name is Snow. He's like Snow White, red eyes and white fur. But he kind of got startled, so maybe something in this message will resonate with you. So just be aware of that. Also, while I was ringing the bell, it was kind of rustling a little bit. So there might be something that is kind of in the background that is trying to come up to the surface. So that's just another thing to be aware of. First, we will start off with the soul's journey, just to do an energy check. Um, what does God want you to be aware of right now? What does your ancestors, what is trying to come up? Let's just do a check in with this. This has a lot of emotions, colors. So right now we'll be looking at dominant emotion, and then I will also incorporate the chakras as well. So let's start with that. God, what do you want people to know at this time? What do you want them to focus on? God, speak to me. Use me as a channel to help others and relay any messages they may need. God, what do you want people to know at this time? What do you want them to focus on? So as I'm shuffling the cards, I'm looking at one of my fish, beta fish. This particular one, his name is Horace. He has like a blue tinge, kind of like a fluorescent. So as he's excited and swimming around in his water bowl, I'm seeing the reflection of his scales hit the light differently. So maybe a perspective, you need to be focusing on your perspective. So let's see what comes out. Loneliness. Oh, so let me show you the card. Loneliness. What stood out to me right there was just the group of people on this card that are on the earth. So it's like you're not really alone. There's realms, like the physical realm. You might be physically alone right now. You might be in a hermit mode, but on the spiritual realm, your ancestors are always there. God is always there. So maybe there's um a need to focus on a connection with your ancestors or with God. Let's see, we have humor, and then Buddha. There's a Buddha in the middle over there that's kind of stood out. Buddha is a Asian. Um, I was gonna say concept, but not a concept. It's Asian culture. If you notice, a lot of the cultures are very similar in their mindsets and their beliefs across the world. So the actual concept, um, where does that come from? It's based on love, unconditional love of self and the world around you. So plants, animals, things like that. Um, that goes along with the connection, connection to God. God is everything. God can be seen in everything, shows you signs in all different ways. You just need to be open to receiving the messages in whatever way they may come. Then we have peace. So you should be focusing on peace at this time. This is also giving me that your ancestors and God is grateful for the journey that you've been on. It's probably been hard, but you've learned the lessons that you needed to learn. So God is happy for you that you follow the path. No matter where you are right now, you are exactly where you need to be. Just know that and be at peace with everything. But this is giving me heart chakra. Listen to your heart, listen to your intuition, follow that. And that's basically what you are doing right now. You are expressing yourself freely and you are showing unconditional love. Let me just shuffle this and then I'll read the bottom and the top of the deck. Well, I think that's enough for this deck. So right now you're just at peace. You need to connect with your ancestors, God, and just follow your heart, and everything should work out for you. Let's see. So okay. All right. So at the bottom of the deck we had courage, relationships, judgment, abundance. So right there, going along with this reading, this is telling me that you listened to your heart and you got rid of things that were not for your highest good. And now this is your abundant area because judgment is being called. You might still be in the process of receiving this, so be aware of that. That was at the bottom. Let's see what's at the top. Okay, also, okay, along with that goes with health in reverse. So that's like toxicity. So, like I said, you let go of things that weren't serving you anymore. And then we have empathy in reverse, which is not really feeling bad about it. You know, this is for yourself. You're focusing more on um, self love at this time. So, you're doing things that are for you. Okay, yeah. So that's from that deck, and then we will just use the Rider Waite just to see what comes out. So this is a pretty good start to this reading. Good energy. You should be at peace, like I said. You should be following your heart. If you're not, maybe those are some things to focus on. Like I said, the question I asked in the beginning was, what should you be aware of? What should you focus on? So those might be some things that you need to be focusing on at this time. Let's see. So let's just use this. Anything else, God? Anything else you want people to know, focus on? Anything else? If you've noticed, a lot of my readings are based on manifestation. I read the cards in terms of manifestation, um, just because that is the main purpose normally of the readings for me. When I read, it is based on someone who believes in energy transfer and manifestation. So it's all geared towards what energy is being projected at you, how can you deflect it, what do you need to let go of, and how can you move forward to get your manifestation. So a card that came out was Knight of Wands, which to me deals with someone who is going towards their manifestation. They're taking action, there's momentum um, in going towards what you want. Then a few cards just popped out right here. And then we have the Hermit, which I was also talking about Hermit mode. So you might be so focused on your goals and your maybe career, maybe your relationship, that other people might feel left out. So that's why I said maybe you need to connect with others. There might be a need to kind of slow down a little bit and maybe do like a work life balance or even just a relationship with your friends balance. Some people might be feeling left out right now. Then we have the King of Cups. So that is dealing with emotions, but to me, that's also dealing with energy on a base level. So you need to focus on where your energy is going. Like I said, you might be putting too much energy into something, and you need to focus on balancing out your energy and mastering where your energy is going. Then we have justice. So things will work out in your favor. Um, Even if you felt slighted, the best thing to do is forgive those other people and forgive yourself for allowing that to happen. And then just call judgment. Don't really retaliate. I know you might be in your emotions or something, and it might be too late if you may have retaliated, but just call judgment. I found that for me, when I do that, it helps a lot because it releases the energy and gives it to God, the universe, or whatever you believe. On my hat, I just felt the need to kind of show you. So it's a tuna fish over there, and it says Salty Crew. And then, as I was saying that, if you see in the background, there's a lion, and then on the right, depending on how it's showing up, there's like a frog on there. So animals, maybe you need to connect to your animal spirits. In Hawaiian culture, we call it almakua. Those are our different animal spirits that we may have that protect us and our family. So maybe you need to connect with them as well. The next card is Ace of Wands, which is manifestation, but it's also a God given ability to manifest. So it's understanding your power. This whole line here that I just pulled is giving me you understand your manifestation abilities. And then as I kind of tied into the beginning, yeah, some people might be feeling left behind because you're going towards what you truly want, your desires, your manifestations. This is also bringing up some things of people might have doubted you. They might have doubted manifestation in general, but you are the beacon of light. You are the example. So by it working out for you, it's showing them that you were right all along. You had the faith in yourself, God, ancestors, whatever you believe, and it's working for you. So you might actually feel like you're being attacked. Maybe even on a spiritual level. They want you to give up, they want you to doubt yourself. Because if it works for you and they doubted the whole concept of manifestation, then that means you were right. Then that means that other people can also manifest. So it will show them a mirror that you didn't give up on yourself. You followed yourself, your dreams, your goals, and it ended up working out for you. So in essence, it will kind of show them that they gave up on themselves, and that's a negative emotion. Nobody wants to feel negative emotions. You know, demons that'll bring up demons. So that might be happening as well. Let me just do a few more cards. Let me see. Let's see. Anything else, God? I think. Oh, right there. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so King of Wands is now you understand how manifestation works. You've mastered it. You are getting to the point where you can manifest at ease instantly and things like that. Okay, so I, I will do. This will be at the top of the deck. So we have Nine of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, Seven of Cups, and Four of Pentacles. This is giving me you understand divine timing. You know what you want. You know that it can come in different ways, and you're secure in that whole concept of manifestation. Like I said, with the King of Wands and the Ace of Wands, God has given you the power to manifest, and you've mastered this. You understand how it works, and you are moving forward with that knowledge. At the bottom of the deck, nice. Wow. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Wands with the Emperor, Magician, King of Swords. So that is telling me right there that your soul alignment is you know you are the emperor of your reality. Like I just said, manifestation. You know that you control the people in your life, you control the emotions that you choose to hold on to, and you are choosing to put your energy in things that you want. Then we also have manifest on. Wow. Okay, so I said manifestation. I don't know. Uh this whole reading has basically been about manifestation. So I guess your manifestation is coming. To me, that would have been represented with the Ace of Pentacles, but that didn't come out. But yeah, something about manifestation. What I meant to say was we have the Three of Pentacles and we have the Three of Swords. To me, 33 represents ascension. So with this new knowledge and this mastery of these concepts, you have ascended to a new timeline, which is the Emperor. You are the Emperor of your reality. And then next we have the Hangman. So that's telling me that you recognize the power you hold and you are moving forward in that direction. Okay, guys, that was the reading. As always, like, comment, subscribe, share these videos. I'm trying to grow this channel. I will share this on my Facebook. I think my Facebook information is in the description box. You can go over there to view the videos as well. Also, I published 3 books. They're all around $20. Each of them is different. So if you're interested in those, you can message me on any of my platforms. But other than that, I will see you on the next message and have a great day.